Hi, Pisces, this is Tara, and welcome to your Teen Psychic Tarot Forecast, and happy New Year to all of you. I wish you the best of years, and I hope you had happy holidays, and ready for this new year, because we just finished a 9 numerological year universally, meaning it was 9 for everyone. Of course, your personal year is different. You add up whatever universal year it is, and then your month and your day of birth together and deduct it to one single digit. But universally, this is of 1 year, so we're starting things anew. We're feeling creative. We're feeling adventurous and ready to step out. And we've learned the lessons from the past, but we've been through an awful lot to show us and guide us to new ways of hope and living on this planet Earth, because the 9 year, which was all about letting go, lots of changes. I have clients that moved out of relationships, were let go of jobs, willingly or unwillingly. Things happened in our life, and a lot of transition, a lot of movement, a lot of astrological eclipses. So we've gotten through the most of that now, and the universe is really wanting us to see and to do what we came here to do and to be, and to let our light shine. So that's what this year is about, and I'm very hopeful about it, and also want to let you know, I'm hopeful about it, and want all of you to be happy and prosperous. And I have extended specials on the readings for the hour, the 5-minute, and the 3-minute. So you can go on the website, which is www.taraventura.com, and browse around. If you're on your computer, the way to order is on the right side of the page. On the phone, it's different. I think it's at the bottom. It comes up differently on each modality or each technological device you have. There's a place where it says holiday special gift reading. For an hour, it's $6. That's been off. For 5 minutes, it's been off. And then for 3 minutes, it's $6. So they're really great prices for these readings. I want to extend them through February. Just keep in mind what your question or questions might be. 3 minutes goes by quickly, just FYI. But if you have just a question or two, and there's not a lot of initial stuff you need to tell me. In other words, if it's initial lengthy stories, or not stories, but situations and what's going on in your life, the 3 minutes can be enough. 5 is a good amount of time. Just saying, I've been really busy with the people that took advantage of the mid-December readings. I announced it, and so I need to keep a schedule on time and intact, and I know you do as well. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and really happy to extend these for, they're called holiday special gift readings, but I still feel like I'm celebrating. So, and I am doing this reading at towards the end of December, actually the day before Christmas. So I pulled 3 cards for you, Pisces, and let's start with your very general reading. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising. Watch your Moon and Rising signs as well, because that will either give you additional information or it will feel more in resonance with you. You'll connect more. So whichever way. I hope some of you connect with these cards just looking at them right off the bat, because they're pretty good cards, fairly positive cards. You're about 4th reading I've done for January, so I'm kind of liking these cards. But again, just check with your other signs. So the first card to come up is the 8 of Wands. And as you know, this card with traditional tarot, like the Rider-Waite deck, it's usually 8 wands flying through the air to show swift, sudden, quick news coming forward. Now, she is kneeled on the ground, and she's looking at these 8 wands. So she's in preparation of this. This is getting ready to happen for her. This denotes that actually news should arrive within a couple of days. This could be of employment. It very often is, because this is a wand card. But it could be something in your inbox, the first week of February or so, or it could be, mid, but just saying swift, sudden news of offers, and it's an advancement. It usually is an advancement. It lots of times too is travel. So some of you be extending your travel plans through or past the holidays, or this might indicate another trip that some of you are going on to take advantage of an opportunity to check it out. Maybe you're looking. It might be that some of you want to move to a different location. I was getting more of a quaint feeling. Some of you, you like where you live, but you're really looking forward to not really downsizing, but it's looking for a place that has charm, or that you feel like is there's the type of people that live there are maybe more creative, like-minded. Whatever it is, this is in motion for sure. Good career news, like I said, good advancement for some of you. So leave in the comments below what's going on with you about this card. I'm looking at what's popping out at me, and I'm actually noticing this knife right here that she has. So she's done a lot of work. She's carved out, and actually it almost looks like she's done some carving of the wands herself. She's created this wand. She's been very, very I'm getting creativity around this, around your work. This is called a white mouse bird, and it's a symbol of activation, knowledge, and good cheer. So she's happy about this. She's very content with who she is and where she's going. So a lot of you, ready to make travel plans, ready to make employment plans, news coming your way actually within a couple of days. So watch out, look for your inbox or phone or text, whatever comes forth. I'd love to hear about any opportunities for you. And again, that could very much come with travel. And the second card that comes up is the Two of Wands. So you guys are getting some wand cards here. Again, wands are about our work. And this card implies that success will come from a new venture that's carried out. So I love that it comes, with number-wise, the 2 would come before the 8. But in this case, in this particular reading, the 8 signifies new news coming, and then the 2 signifies that what she's doing is there's satisfaction with a new venture that's carried out with boldness. So she's in front of her orange door. It's a little bit of fire. This door has some fire in it. So she's being inventive. She has some passion. She's being creative. Again, I keep getting that with this particular reading. When I look at the third card, I really get it. But it's the fire of ambition coupled with talent and determination. This ambition and talent and determination you're going to see this through, Pisces. That's what it is. And look at these toads right here. They're running off with some wands. They're running off actually with the 2 wands. And that signifies good luck. Can you see that? See the 2 toads running off with the 2 wands? That's why I love these cards. The artist put different insects and animals in them to signify different feelings. So this is opportunity and success, running away from the cottage but into new territory. And as you can see, there is wreaths up here on top of the house or on the roof. And whenever I see wreaths in a card, any card, doesn't matter which deck it is, but any card, it signifies to me celebration, achievement, but really celebration, happiness, joy. The 6 of Wands always has it. So there's a lot of luck and around launching a new career, and I feel like this is where this is going. It could be about love. It could be, But moving and launching this new is going to be very productive for you, Pisces. We'll draw some clarification cards in a minute. All right, and then the last card is an awesome card. I was telling you earlier, this is the Nine of Chalices. This is the wish card. And see how she's sitting there at the table and she has the crystal ball and there's the fire behind her. And the fire, to me, again, denotes passion and like a fire sign, like a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Lots of passion and fire. But then the cups are on top of the fireplace, and they're of all different sizes and different materials. They're like pewter and gold and silver. So your heart is feeling happy with where you are. You have a lot of passion and feeling drive and happiness. Yeah, it's a card of hope and success. Honestly, it is. It's called the Wish card, the Nine of Chalices. It alerts you to be beneficial, in aligning your sources and your resources. Utilizing energies that you can use to move forward, that you can gain from, align from those. Not only wish it, but move it forward with what you have. Sometimes good health is indicated with this card as well. So it might be that some of you are starting to feel better, you're starting to exercise, you're starting to eat better, you're thinking, okay, the holidays, whatever you celebrated, whether it was Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrated is over, which is great, but now I can get into a routine, making those New Year's, I don't know if New Year's resolutions is the best word anymore. I think New Year's promises and doing what you can. Like say you want to go out to exercise and you're saying, I think if I do a mile a day, that's a good walk and it'll ground me and I'll feel good and healthy and happy. Makes me happy and gives me some mental drive and passion. It's just like this card, things are appearing to be realized, that plans are realizing, they're coming into fruition, and that your hopes and your dreams. So this is an awfully positive spread, Pisces. You're about the fourth reading I've done, and this is one of the more positive of the spreads. Not to say that, we want negative cards, but I always, nothing is ever perfect. So any of you Pisces, make sure to watch your moon and rising as well, because you may say, well, I'm not being offered employment. I'm not moving. I'm not traveling. I haven't heard any news. You want to rewatch this particular reading at the end of the month or the mid to the end of the month, because it may start making more sense. This is just something that intuitively came to me, but this reading make more sense as the month goes on. Okay? Just saying. I'm looking at these cards and what I see. She starts out very grounded, then she gains passion, then she gains a lot of passion. This orange color. There's a little bit of wreath here, so celebration. Let's see, what else do we see? Well, I'm noticing this gold emblem on her shoulder. So, yeah, you have some, take a look or feel, I guess, your second and third chakra. This is carnelian. This is awesome for second chakra. Second chakra, of course, is a couple inches below our belly button. It's great for movement and dance. And, second chakra is great to activate that movement, dance, yoga. It's creativity. Well, this could go here nicely, couldn't it? Creativity, sexual organs. Actually, I have even another crystal that's good for that. This is a type of jasper. So if any of you females for sexual organs, this helps really calm those. It's called Volcus. Starts with a V and then jasper. I do readings at a local large crystal store here in Austin, and one of the employees, I was looking for carnelian or another second chakra, and I purchased this, and then she suggested the other one. So it feels to me very much like within passion, within your belly, fire in your belly. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. Okay, all right. So let's take a look, Pisces, or let's Oh, wait, I want to do clarification before I add up cards. Always need clarification cards. Right. Okay, so I'm using a different deck. This is the Hanson Roberts deck right here. And let's do a little bit of shuffling around. This one wants to come up. And this one wants to come up. Oh, those are interesting cards to come up for you. And these are clarifications. So this is not where you're going, but this is where that one wants to come up. Because, wow. I don't know what to say. These clarification cards are very active for you guys. So let's just start talking about them. Oh, okay. First of all, you may have felt like the first one that came up was the Eight of Swords. And the swords, remember, about our thinking. She's feeling bound. She's feeling tied, that she can't make a move, that she can't make a decision. And if she turn around, here's the castle. If she, get the blinders off and feel untied, then there is hope in the background. So any of you all that have been feeling like you're unable to make a decision, you're stuck, I feel like that's been in the past, or maybe you still do, but it's been something that's been holding you back, and it's time to move forward. Okay, the next one that came up. Wow, lots came up for you guys. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the Four of Pentacles is really being practical about your money, watching your finances, maybe over worrying about your finances, being miserly about them, not wanting to pay some debt, or maybe some debtors are coming to you. It is in reverse. I feel like some of you still feel a little bit stuck about your finances, but maybe you're feeling more hope, or that you will feel more hope. Because this guy comes up in straight up, and he's the King of Pentacles. He's the master of manifestation. So it might be that if you felt this way, there might be, because this is a court card, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, man or woman, that is an advisor or someone who can help you get your finances straight, or someone who loans you money. Cards came up for you guys. The Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords is about moving on with our thinking, ready to go to new locations, new destinations. Yeah, it came up in reverse. I feel like in the past you've wanted to do that. You've wanted to maybe or create your own business, and it's you've thought about moving, or you've thought about opening up a new location, or opening up in your house, and you're just like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready, because this is in reverse, but you're going to be ready. Something's going to help you move along. And the Queen of Rods comes up, and this is a fire sign. This is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This is the Queen. So she channels passion. She channels inspiration. The King masters it. She channels it. She's warmth. I keep saying creativity. She loves her animals. She's grounded, but she also loves the art of life. So this feels like this goes nicely with this card. You've been looking for some stability, some happiness, some celebration with friends and family. This card came up. It's sort of in reverse. It is, but it's like, just turn this around. Stay hopeful, stay optimistic, and it'll go from, you'll feel like from this to this. This wish card will help you feel like celebrating. If some of you haven't, you will. There may have been Five of Rods, so there may have been some competition, or seeing things in different light as some of the other people that you've been around. So, your idea is just as valid as anybody else's. So just compromise and know that you are moving forward. Let's draw one last card for resolution. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. All right, so this is generational. Might be inheritance. It might be that some of you might want to not spend a lot on the lottery, but play the lottery. Or you're going to Vegas, or one of the, anywhere that has a little bit of gambling. But, this card also indicates inheritance of property, or inheritance of, it might be that someone in your past or your genealogical chart was very good at making money, and you're picking up some of those traits. It could be energetically, or it could be actual property and money. So that would be awesome. All right, let's go ahead and add these up now. Interesting reading, Pisces. All right, so let's add these up. And this is the 8, and 2 is 10. 10 and 9 is 19. 1 and 9 is 1. Yeah, the 1 and 9 together is 10, and that deduces to 1. And so, yeah, well, 1 is what I was saying about this is a one universal year. Creativity, passion, the very things I've been talking about. I'm wanting you all to feel your umph, feel that second chakra, your feminine intuition. That's what the 1 implies numerologically. I can do it. I can do this. Okay, and in the major arcana cards, the 19 is the sun. So the sun is about hope, optimism, joy, finally good news, a card of wealth and happiness, and it's satisfaction from a job well done. So see how one leads to the other leads to the other. It's not when the sun card comes up, it's not of unearned wealth. That 10 of Pentacles came up a minute ago. It's not that the sun card is unearned wealth. You've earned it. You've gotten to the point of, and I'm not saying that all of you will be wealthy, but wealth comes in different ways. Happiness, joy, your heart feels happy and abundant. You feel like your home is joyful and nice, however big or small it be. But it is about self-expression. And I keep getting that for you guys. Creativity, self-expression. Okay? All right. If you'd like your own personal private reading, like I said, go to the website and check out those specials I'm having through February. And I would love to do a reading for you. Make sure and subscribe as well. I look forward to seeing you guys. I hope you have an awesome rest of the year. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you soon. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.